Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Fantastic Horde. For those who are subscribed to me and watch some of my videos already, and welcome to those that are new. Got a little comic book haul here for, I'd say, the past 5, 6 days probably, since last Wednesday, since last Wednesday's new comic book day. Um, Few books, nothing major. We're gonna try to keep this video short this time around. Uh, doing it on my mobile and everything, so you only get a certain amount of time before you have to upload 2 videos and everything. So, um, without further ado, let's go.
Cap and a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm Luke Skywalking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up.
Alright, guys, so what we're gonna start off with tonight on this late Monday night, early Tuesday morning. Uh, I have to start off with a Star Wars book. This book I showed off last time in my Star Wars haul video. This is an upgrade. This is Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I don't know if you guys watched my videos in the past. This is I guess you would say, the Snoke speculation, when everyone was going crazy on who Snoke is and all that. They're saying it's the first appearance of the Wills. The other one, if you go back, if you haven't watched my other video, I had a bunch of spine ticks and color breaks all up and down the spine. This is a way 10 times better copy than the other one I had. Saw this the other day. Got it for, I believe, almost cover. I think I paid like $4, $5 for it. Has a sticker of $2.99 on it. But yeah, it was a nice little, or nice big upgrade, I guess you could say, from the one I had. I'll keep that there for now. Just give you something to look at. Continuing on with Star Wars. I got this today. With all the Boba Fett hype and future Star Wars movies, it's only a matter of time before they bring Boba Fett back. I saw this cool cover. I never had this cover before. It's Star Wars Agent of the Empire, Hard Targets, Part 4. I believe this is a 5-part series to it. The Belligerent Bounty Hunter and the Lethal Lady. You got Boba Fett pointing the blaster. I think that's pretty sweet. Yeah, I was got that for also, I believe, like $4 or $5 or whatnot. Not too bad. Pretty decent condition. And next we got another Boba Fett. We got Star Wars Boba Fett number 1/2, I guess. This is a special cover. It's from it's an exclusive from the Wizard magazine. That's the only way I believe you can get it. It kind of has him like in the police station, I guess you would say, picking out, recognizing the face or whatnot. Behind the tempered glass, they can't see through. Pretty sweet. I'm not sure the rarity it is, but I know it has to be pretty rare, because on the back comes with a certificate saying, you can only get this through a special offer in the Wizard's Guide to Comics, number 78. Each copy is part of a limited edition. That's what it says here, and distributed in a special protective holder with a copy of the certificate. So this could be a little something to spec on. I got the price here. Got it for about $10. Didn't pay tax on it, but yeah, it's a nice, nice little Boba Fett cover. I never saw that before, and it's really, really good condition. So I don't know if it might be a good candidate to get graded or whatnot, but yeah, pretty happy with that. And then next, I got in the back issue bin. I saw it was a pretty cool cover. I mean, I'm not really into. I don't have that many GI Joe covers, but I saw this Virgin variant. I know it's a #1, volume 2, I believe, but I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if it's a Rye variant or Re variant. I'm not sure if anyone knows. Want to drop me some info in the comments? That'd be cool. And I looked on eBay. I only saw one. They were asking like, I want to say close to 25, 30 maybe, but that was all the way in. I believe Europe was selling that. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen any sold or anything. I don't know exactly what the print run is on this. But with Snake Eyes on the cover, Virgin variant, I'm like, you know what? That's a must-have for me, man. Like I said, I paid around, I believe, $6-7 for it. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Came in a nice and heavy Mylar too. So all right. Next, I got this about a week ago or so. Move on to Uncanny X-Men number 234. Sick Wolverine cover, man. I don't know if you guys know that there's I believe a small press independent book teaser. I didn't get any of that, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a cover swipe from that, I believe. Or maybe this was a cover swipe from the old teaser, if there was. Pretty good condition. You can barely see it. You won't be able to see it from the video, but there's like a small little tick over there. You can barely see it of yourself close and personal, but really clean book. You know, a shout out to Bub's Comics. I know you appreciate that book right there. Alright. And shout out to Master X on this one. I know in his old account I believe he showed this off. This is a X-23 cover, Captain Universe, #1. Trying to step up my X-23 game up a little bit. Sick cover with you know, those shining claws or whatnot. Shout out to Master X on that one. And then last week I was talking about how I missed the boat on Ice Cream Man #1. Well, I didn't sleep on it, but well, I'm sorry, I didn't miss the boat. I just slept on it, I guess, if that makes sense. I knew it was gonna be heat when it dropped. I just didn't try to go grab it fast enough. And if you want to see the second printing variant or whatnot, you can check out my other video. I have that. But what I found the other day was the variant to Ice Cream Man #1. Sweet cover, man. I know this has to be a pretty low print run on that. I paid around, I believe, $12 for it. It's in really like near mint 9.8 shape. Sick cover. Glad I found this to ease the pain a little bit of missing out when it first dropped. Let's see. This one I picked up today. This one I definitely slept on, I'll be honest with you guys. But I'm glad I found it now. I know this is probably pretty late. Like, man, you found this now? Sick cover, man. This is I'm sure most of you know. This is the Batman Who Laughs #1 first print. Sick cover, man. With the chains and the Robin. If that's the, you know, Robin, you know, chained up as a Joker, like his little Sick'em Pitbull type of cover. It's pretty sweet, man. I got this for clearly I didn't pay cover for it this late, but I didn't pay much. I got it for less than $10. So I was like, you know what? Let me throw that in the PC real quick, man. Glad to get this late. I know it dropped before the year started. So yeah, really happy for that. All right. So next, we got some amazing Spider-Man for you guys. Maybe a little 129 action. Yeah, right. Just kidding. This is the closest thing I have to ASM 129. This is Despicable Deadpool number 287, the lenticular cover with ASM 129 cover swipe. Uh, Shout out to my brother for bringing me up to hip to this one. I got this for probably $5-6. I got it last week, Wednesday. Um, thing about that is this was going on probably when ASM 796 was dropping, and what I did was I started, about 30 minutes out and worked my way towards home to, pick up some 796 covers. And the first shop I go to, I get there, they telling me we only had 5 copies on the shelf, and they ate them up right away. I'm thinking like, man, that's Amazing Spider-Man. You're a comic book store. You telling me you only got 5 copies of it and whatnot, and sold out. I mean, listen, I went a little late. Don't get me wrong. I probably was there like half hour, 45 minutes after they opened, but still, you're gonna tell me you only have 5 copies? I mean, I'm not saying they're lying or not, but that's just, I mean, why would you only order 5 copies if that's the case? I mean, you're a comic book store. You know those things are gonna be hot. But I ended up getting this since they didn't have any ASM 796. So got one, and then I got 2 here. And the thing about these, anyone that's into grading, CGC and whatnot, these actually go for a little bit if you get them graded. These lenticular covers are pretty good to get a 9.8 off the rip. These go for probably 9.8. CGC, you can, they go for around 70 maybe. 75, maybe $80 with shipping. I mean, that's pretty good for a lenticular cover, with the cover swipe, it sure helps with the ASM 129 on it. Like I said, that's the closest thing I have to a real ASM 129. Maybe one day, soon, we'll see how that goes. But let me get these out of the way. Put this back here. Speaking of ASM, it's a nice little segue. We found this also, so that comic book shop I told you that, they said they only had 5 copies and sold out right away, so I went down to the next one. I'm looking on their, new comic book shelf or whatnot. Man, I don't see any ASM, 796s. I'm like, man, what's going on? It's just not like that usually with these stores. So I start looking through it, and I see like, older ASM issues, like I think it was like 93, 92, so 792, 793. And what do I find at the very end of that? Which I also missed out. I didn't get it when it first came out. Got ASM 795. The only copy left, man, I got it for cover price, first print. I mean, this book is pretty clean, except for we got a little thing going on here, a little dent or whatnot, with a little color break on, but I'm sure it'll look way better with the little press or whatnot. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. So I ended up taking that off the back shelf, and I went to the counter. I'm like, they asking me, is that all for you? I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much